with Laurie. Laurie, would you mind introducing yourself?
Sure, I'm Laurie Jackson. My role here is the Family Liaison Officer, and what that means is basically I'm a social worker, and I also have a colleague, Tracy Sparham, and we job share the position. We're actually co-located at the Transition Center, and which is a center for people who are experiencing psychological, physical illness or injuries.
Mm-hmm. So what services do you provide?
So basically what we provide is support to family members who are living with a loved one with
It's okay, no problem.
Psychological or physical illness or injury, and we provide support to the families regardless of whatever that family looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes even extended families, we provide supports to grandparents, parents, siblings.
What's your favorite part about working at the MFRC?
I feel just the staff are remarkable. They have such a wide range of skills and energy and commitment to supporting families, and so that really is something that I really admire.
How can your services be accessed?
Our services can be accessed by calling directly to the Transition Center at the base number, which is 204-833-2500, extension 4478. You can call the Resource Center at 4500 and just request services. And
Thank you.
so I should probably explain a little bit more about the extent of services that we provide. So we provide support to the family members, like I said, of the ill and injured. We also provide support to family members who have lost a loved one. And those services can range from information, education, counseling, referrals to appropriate resources in the community.
Thank you. Laurie, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a superpower, but I'd love to be able to transport myself anywhere in the world because I love to travel. So it would save myself a lot of expense by airfare.
Sounds like a good superpower.
And time traveling, yeah.
And yeah, time traveling
Yeah.
too. Where's your favorite place to go in Winnipeg?
Hands down, the Assiniboine Park. It offers such a wide variety, and it's an amazing green space in the middle of the city. So I really enjoy walking the trails there and going to the English Gardens.
Yeah, I love Assiniboine Park too. Well, thank you for the interview, Laurie.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you.
It can be very challenging facing the unknown. It takes a lot of courage to reach out and ask for help. Knowing what to expect is the first step in making a decision. So let me help you with this. So who am I? My name is Kim Smirsky, and I have been the Adult Services Social Worker with the MFRC for the past 6 years. My past experience includes working in women's shelters, transition houses, and a residential facility for individuals experiencing mental health challenges. I have a Master's of Social Work and is required by the province am registered with the Manitoba College of Social Workers. Who are my clients? You. If you call, we can talk on the phone or in person. I see family members of the military community, partners, adult children, girlfriends, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, roommates, etc. I have seen members, regular and reservists, when their issues pertain to relationships. At times I have seen D&D employees who work with the military. What happens when you walk through the door of my office? As I see it, my job is to provide a safe place where people can share whatever they need to share. I am not here to judge or tell people what to do. I'm here to listen, explore options, and provide a sounding board for my clients. I believe that we all are experts in our own lives and that you have the solutions within you. You do not need to share anything with me that you do not want to, and you have a right not to answer any of my questions. I respect your privacy, and we don't need to look at anything you don't wish to discuss. Another important component of what I do is education. For example, understanding how our body responds to anxiety and depression, looking at power and control issues in relationships, naming behavior as abusive, and learning new grounding strategies can assist in knowing we are not going crazy and that it's not our fault. It helps us move forward and begin to strengthen or acquire healthier coping. This is strictly a voluntary service. Come once, as needed, or on a regular basis, you decide.
So Kim, how can people contact you?
You can contact me at my local 4512, and usually if I'm not in the office, you can get my voicemail. Hopefully I can connect with you within 24 hours, Monday to Friday.
So Kim, what are some things that you like to do outside of work?
I like to laugh. I love my dog Frank. Sometimes he comes to work with me. I call it Frank Fridays. I love musicals and going to theater. Martin Luther King and Jane Goodall are role models to me. And a couple of years ago, I had the very good fortune to hear Jane Goodall speak in Winnipeg. I can now die happy.
Thank you so much, Kim, for having this time with me. I really appreciate hearing everything that you do.
Hi, so I'm here with Sherri. Sherri, can you tell me a little about who you are?
So I'm Sherri. I'm the Prevention and Intervention Coordinator here at the MFRC, which means that I'm a social worker. And I work here to support families and military kids and youth and their parents and the community.
How can your services be accessed?
So lots of times I get, somebody might refer me from one of the coordinators, so somebody might suggest that somebody come talk to me. You can call the front desk at 4500. You can call my phone, but I'm not here every day. My local is 4056. Or my remote email is probably the best way to get me right now. It's prevention.intervention.wpgmfrc@gmail.com.
What do you love about working at the MFRC?
One of the things that I really like about working here is that there are so many interesting people that we get to meet, and that there's so many people, that people come and go, and so we get to see so much of the forces. And I feel like we get to do something that is a really valuable support to our military families, to our military community, and to our country, which I think is fantastic. And there's just I've been really fortunate that we've been able to do lots of really innovative and interesting programming. Some of our programs that we've done with youth and children, we've done mindfulness for children, we've done girl self-esteem groups, and those kinds of things have been really super fun.
Move on to the fun questions.
Sure.
So what is your favorite festival that happens here in Winnipeg or Manitoba?
Oh, there are so many. There are so many really great festivals that happen here. Personally, I'm a bit of a theater geek, so the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, which happens in July, mid to late July, and there's like hundreds of independent plays happening. I think that's probably my very favorite. There's also the Improv Festival, which usually happens in October. Fringe was canceled this year because of the pandemic. I don't know what's going to happen with the Improv Festival in the fall. And then there's things like there's Folklorama, and there's the Corn and Apple Festival in Morrison, Manitoba, and if you're here in the summer, there are so many great small communities outside of Winnipeg that have really fun things happening all summer long.
Mm-hmm, that's for sure. And where is your favorite place to get hot chocolate in Winnipeg?
Hot chocolate. When I go for coffee, I don't go for coffee because I don't care for coffee. So I'm a hot chocolate girl. So in this area, near the base, I would say I go to Joe Black or the Daily Grind, San Vito, which is on Mount Royal. Those would be the three local ones. The other one that I really, really like, but it's a bit obscure, is a little place called Station A Cafe, and it's on Talbot, and they're open very irregular hours, but pre-COVID, every second Friday, they had an improv show there, and so we would go to the improv show, and they had really good homemade hot chocolate. So
Fun.
check
I'll
it
have
out.
to go check it out. Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sherri. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Hello, I'm Vicki Morrison, Interim Executive Director of the Winnipeg Military Family Resource Center. Thank you for coming to our virtual open house. My job is to manage the operations of the center, including staff, finances, programs, and services, and I report to a volunteer board of directors. Our collective vision is always to develop resiliency by supporting a mission-ready community of strong military families. Please visit our website, cafconnections.ca, for more information about all of our programs and services, and follow us on Facebook as well. That's where you'll find the majority of your information. Also, I should mention, we're closed at the present time by appointment only just because of COVID, but COVID can't last forever.